Well, it's Tuesday. My favorite recording. But with something of your favorite comes at a price, my good sir. We're at the purge. So, unfortunately, we have big things in the works, and unfortunately, it's only going to make sense that the purge is a 2 episode because with what we've been chatting about, things might be going for the worse, and we're so start by saying I'm Red and this is Arrow, a man who truly believes that if he gets a whiff that a certain someone is paying them to kill him, he's going to murder them and said entire family. Let's get to it. So, part 2. Last time we left off, you hucked me over the fence to go around to the front door. And you're sitting at that door, loaded, cocked, ready to go. And what's your first steps? Just entered that front door. You're right there. What are we doing?
They just entered the front door?
Yep, they just got in.
Probably first instinct is to go upstairs.
Okay.
We got traps laid everywhere.
Yep.
I'm hoping to God you're actually circling around to the front door.
Okay.
And I'm going to just try and fend them off from there.
Okay. So, you get to a point. Now, you got a roof in the back, right? That you can hop on and check the...
As long as I can make it through that window.
Okay. Alright, so let's say you make it through that window and you go around secretly and you look down and you can map out that there is, in fact, 3 people. And you're like, alright, A, B, and C, great. And there's a fourth. And there's a fourth. There's a fourth person. In fact, so it's you versus a team of 4. I paid him off. I did. I decided I am sick of your nonsense, and with it being the purge, I can get away with it. I hired those 3 goons. What are you doing? God damn it. Yes. It has to be done. I'm not dying this episode. We had a commenter that said that they wanted me to die because it only made sense in Wrong Turn. So now, since this is ending, it is officially lore. Brock died in Wrong Turn. It is official. I hope you're I hope you were happy. I died. It's official. So right now, in Tuesday recordings, Arrow is 1 and Red is 0.
It was a noble sacrifice.
Arrow walks away clean. He walks away hurt. He walks away needing therapy.
I walk away breathless, basically.
But it is official. So we're going to start doing every time the next series ends, the previous series officially comes to an end. So with this being the final episode of The Purge, Wrong Turn has officially come to a close. The voting is done. And I died.
So sure did.
So now on the Red and Arrow podcast, Tuesdays, Arrows 1, Red 0. So back to it. With that being said, I'm angry. You found out that I hired the people, and you're like, you motherfucker. So I know where all the traps are. I know where all the weapons are. You're on the roof peeking over. What's your first steps?
Mentally, in my head,
Yep.
I'm saying it's game time.
No.
It's game time.
Okay.
Because you got to make it up. You guys may have guns, but you got to make it up them stairs first.
Yep.
There was no discussion saying that they had fucking bulletproof vests on.
Correct.
Because, why would they? We don't have fucking guns here.
Correct.
So, they got to make up stairs to me in order to use those weapons.
Okay.
I got throwing knives.
Yep.
I got kunais.
Yep.
I have swords.
Yep.
I have combat knives.
Yep.
I have a lot of shit to throw.
He does.
I could throw my whole fucking gaming setup down the stairs if I wanted to.
You could.
Because in that split time, they're going to be splitting up, searching the whole bottom floor. They're going to be... Someone's obviously going to go down in the garage.
Yeah, because let me tell you, I am not going in that house. I know I fucked up. But it is what it is. So I'm still outside.
So with you hiring them,
Yeah.
you probably didn't have... Because we set this up the minute the purge started.
Yes. So I planned it before everything.
But you didn't have the time to give them the details of where all the traps were. So
Nope.
with that being said,
Yeah.
there's traps in the garage, in the basement, in the first floor,
Mm-hmm.
on the stairs,
Yep.
in every room,
Yep.
basically. I know where they all are.
Yep.
You know where they all are.
Yep.
But you're outside the house.
I am outside. I'm not. I may be stupid. I'm not that stupid to go into the house. Knowing you probably saw me, I'm not gonna chance it.
So they have no idea what's coming for them. This is just a whole Home Alone situation.
Yes, it is.
And they have no idea what they're in for because, unlike Home Alone, these are lethal traps. These are dangerous traps.
All
So,
right.
with three of them being in here, one of them's obviously going to have to go down to the basement and check it out.
Yep. I think if I were to tell him anything, I'd be like, one go downstairs,
Watch your
one
step.
search the middle floor, and one go up. And of course, you're like, all right, boss. So, do with that. And I'm like, I'm gonna stand out of sight. You come and get me when the deed is done. And they're like, all right. I'm like, and if I don't hear noise within an hour, then I'm assuming you're dead and I'm running for my life. Do with that as you please.
So, with the first person,
Yep.
the man going down to the basement,
Yep.
there's a lot of equipment down there. A lot of dangerous equipment. A lot of weapons. Nothing set up on the stairs. We'll leave them stairs clear, firm. So he makes it down to the basement fine. He searches the tool room to the right as you go down. Doesn't see anything inconspicuous. Doesn't see nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Searches the laundry room. Nothing odd about that.
Yep.
But he gets to the garage. Now, there's nothing attached to the door, so there's no trap at the door in itself.
Mm-hmm.
But as he's searching there, there's a fridge and freezer. Those are clear. There's just food and drinks in there.
Oh.
I could be a smartass and put a little note on the fridge saying, "Drink at your own risk," like Saw. Be a smartass.
Okay.
He searches the first half of the garage, which is where the lawnmower, the snowplow, and a bunch of cans of popcorn.
Yep.
Nothing wrong there. He clears that. He gets to the second part of the garage. There's a pool table. There's axes, sledgehammers, bunch of small shit. It's dark down here. This is the middle of the night.
Oh, no.
You can't see shit.
You can't see shit.
So what I did is there's pool balls all on the ground. There's 5, 9, 12, 14, 15. So there's 30 pool cues on the floor. He can't see shit.
No.
Walks in there. Since he can't see shit, he's gonna step on those cluster of pool cues. He's gonna fall. There's a big ass wood burning furnace there.
Yeah.
There's a stack of wood along the side.
Yeah.
So he slips on those. Slips on those pool cues. He's gonna fall. He bangs his head either, depending on where he is, how far he got into the room before slipping. He either slipped and fell, cracked his head open on the wood stove, or he fell and cracked his head on the split wood that's on the side. One guy down.
Fuck.
Second guy, first floor. We'll just say third guy's maybe 4 or 5 steps up
Okay.
as the second guy's searching the first floor.
Correct.
He gets relatively through the first floor pretty nicely.
Yeah.
Searches the first living room, nothing. Searches the closets, nothing.
And it's just one man. I told these people, it's just one guy. Don't be worried. You got this.
Gets to the kitchen, that's fine. Gets to the dining room.
No. I'm picturing this. I'm just picturing all this happening.
Clears the dining room.
Nope.
Searches the bathroom, nothing there.
No.
He comes to the second living room, where probably a good portion of the traps are set up. Now, granted, there's just weapons lying around, but
Of course, of course.
there's some intricate traps that we built together that you thought wasn't necessary to mention to your own people.
No, I did not. I want this done now. I have no time to tell them where all the traps are. I just say watch out for... I guarantee I say there's too many traps to tell you where they are. Just watch out for traps. That's probably all I would probably tell them.
So it gets to this room that we're in now.
No?
The second living room. Now, I got thin tensile wire. Can't really see it unless you are really paying attention.
Or if you know what you're looking for.
And if you had... With you hiring these guys, I don't think they're militarily trained. I think they're just crooks who
They're probably high
got
school
their hands
dropouts.
on fucking weapons.
Yeah,
And
they're
they're
probably-
like, this sounds fun.
They're probably basic knowledge, low street smarted, cheap hires, because I don't know, the money.
Brocky. Little Redding got the
Little Redding got
moolah.
that kind of cash. There's people looking for easy money on purge day, and I'm like, hey, Arrow, I want his house. I'm going to sell it. But just tell me what I do. If you were murdered, I would sell your house, make an easy paycheck. But as of how it's sounding, it's not going that way.
But I got thin tensile wire tripped up to a device.
Yep.
That doorway right there.
Yeah.
From the edge of the stairs to there.
Shit.
Hooked up, leading along the wall, up to past the TV. To where we got 2 swords that are going to come swinging down. From each side. Now, this one's going to come down this way towards the stairs, and that one's also going to come down this way towards the stairs. So being the smart, logical man I am, I attach them. So when one goes off, they both go off. And you can only look so many directions at a time. You only have so much peripheral view.
Yep.
So he's gonna walk through. He's not gonna think to step over wires because these guys aren't militarily trained. They don't know what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
So he trips those wires. Swords come down. They're pretty decently sharp swords. They have no heavy armor on. So the 2 swords from there come down, and the 2 swords from there come down. He gets 2 to the abdomen, and then he gets 2 to the rib cages on the side. Boom. There's number 2 down. Bleeding out on, well, maybe bleeding out on the floor. He might be stuck there standing because he just got impaled. And that leaves 1 more.
I have all the faith in this guy.
1 more leading to the stairway.
Yep.
He's about 5 steps up.
Okay.
I'm up there. I got my kunais. I got my throwing knives.
So you've been upstairs the whole time?
I've been upstairs the whole time, just enjoying the noise of me winning. I'm up there. I got 3 of my kunais on this side, and I got 3 of my throwing knives on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have my little ninja star in my hand, ready to go. As he's coming upstairs. Now, there's nothing too fancy on the stairs. There's no booby traps on the stairs, but it's a rug. It's rug stairs, so not much you can do with rug stairs. Well, what you can do is you can just throw a box of marbles on the stairs.
Okay.
Good old Home Alone marbles.
Okay.
Now, granted, he very much possibly can stay standing while marbles are coming down the stairs.
Correct.
But while he's trying to stay standing up, he is not going to really be able to avoid throwing knives coming at him.
No, because he's paid attention to the marbles.
Well, not even that. He's just trying to stay standing.
Okay.
So I got my throwing knives. Throw 1. Boom. Arm.
Mm-hmm.
Throw 2. Boom. Lower in the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Left arm. We'll go left arm. Throw a 3rd one. Right in the fucking hand. Drops his gun. Throw a 3rd one. Boom. Right shoulder.
Okay.
Throw the 5th one. Boom. Right in the fucking elbow part.
Fuck, dude.
Throw the 6th one. Other hand. Throw the last one. Right in the fucking chest. I'm like, this man's still standing. He's got some builtness to him.
Yep.
So, me, I got plenty of swords. I keep the most importantly sharp one with me. The good old samurai sword.
Yep.
I take that out of the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I begin to walk down the stairs since he is completely unarmed.
Okay.
And he's hurting.
He's
hurting bad.
He is badly.
He's can't move his arms.
Okay.
If he can, they're barely.
Okay.
We're just gonna take that sword.
Wait, before you say it. So let's say, you look at him, and you're like, and you say, did Brock hire you? He goes, yes. And you go, okay. And you go, I'm going to give you 1 chance. You're like, was it worth it? And he goes, no. And he goes, but please, let me live. I'll never step foot in your house again. And you put that knife to his neck or whatever. And then you go, no.
Just straight fucking Deadpool that shit right
No.
across the throat.
Alright, so 3 of my men down. I'm still outside. Are you calling for me? Or
Oh no.
No!
I'm not calling out for you at all.
Okay.
Because from my knowledge, you're still outside the house.
I am still outside the house.
You haven't left as far as I know.
I have not left.
I'm going to go the exact same. I'm going to go exactly from where I started. I'm going to go back out to the roof. I'm going to scan the area. Then I'm going to see. I'm going to quietly hop down off the roof.
Oh.
And I'm going to sneak up behind you.
No, okay.
And just like good old Deadpool would do.
Wait. Okay. Sneak up behind me. Let's, by God's grace.
Let's just say I had the blunt end of the blade.
Yeah.
Face in your neck.
For God's grace, he lets me hear you. I turn around and you're like right there. And again, you got it against my neck. Now it's time
for
my speech. Now it's time for my
speech.
speech. Okay, so again, I told you that if I did turn on you, it would be a quick few sentences, not a long speech. Alright, so I'm staring at you in the eye, and I go, it'd be like 3 sentences. I go, Arrow, it was desperate times. I, from the bottom of my heart, I will never step foot in your house again. Please let me live. You know I have a wife and a kid at home. Let me go see them one more time. I beg of you, let me live. End of speech.
Get your ass in here now.
Next move is up to you. I'm staring at you the whole time. I'm crying. I'm crying too. Next move is up to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now this is going to be one where the audience doesn't pick the outcome. This is all on you. So folks, we'll pause here. We're going to finish the video with what you would do. We're going to pause here for a quick second. Let us know from what you've seen the past 2 videos, if you were Arrow and your partner Red turned on you, what you would do. We'll wait a few seconds. He just gave you that heart, like from the gut, from his gut, crying, snot going out of his nose. It's disgusting. It's fucking pathetic. Go on. What are you doing?
You know, as much as I probably should do it,
Okay.
for the main sake of your family, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna just tell you to get the fuck off my yard.
Okay. Bonus ending. I thank you. I kiss your feet. You tell me to get the fuck off your property. I get in my car and I go home. Next day's Monday. We gotta work together. And we lock eyes. What's your immediate response?
Probably nothing. Probably just turn back around.
So I just lost everything?
Yeah, basically.
I'm sorry.
That's what you get for hiring 3
I'm
amateur goons.
sorry. You know, this isn't how I thought it was going to go. I'm grateful that you let me live. I'm grateful that, but I lost.
You're lucky because I could have picked up one of their guns.
You could have. You could have done so much, but you didn't. You let me live. I will be eternally grateful. And with that being said, folks, we end the purge, where Arrow murders 3 people in cold blood, and
Legally,
yes, legally murdered 3 people, and then that night goes to bed and doesn't lose an ounce of sleep. But so the big announcements we have is, so we take our week off, and then when we come back Tuesday, we're doing The Mist. Now,
That's not the big news. That's
No, that's not the
That's
big
just
news.
the next story.
Yes, that's the next story, which will be done with D20 dice. And we're going to get used to that. We're going to see how that goes. Because after the Mist,
We will be incorporating the D20 dice after we get used to it in
Yep.
the Mist.
Yep.
And this is the big announcement. We're going to be doing... This is roughly maybe a 10-episode story.
Yes.
We are doing a big Jurassic Park themed, basically like D&D,
Yep.
but not D&D.
Yes, correct. And we're going to be mixing the movies together. Like, it's not just one specific movie. The plot, which Arrow's liking, I don't know if we have it set in stone, but the plot is, third movie, the kid gets lost, parents go looking for him, but in our version, a kid went on a field trip, the rich parents, stupid, sign the waiver. First off, don't ever sign a waiver for your child to go to a dinosaur park. Fuck that shit. But they sign the waiver for him to go, and they get there. The dinosaurs break out, and they murder everybody. The people at the park, the teachers, the bus drivers, everybody. Somehow, everybody accepts the kid. Kid's about 13, 14 years old, and the kid goes, runs, and hides. Kid's been missing for about a few weeks. Nobody's gonna go look for the kid, because fuck that shit. So, now, with the rich parents, they hire people who don't know what happened, i.e., Red and Arrow, who is a part of, like this, they bring in 4 shooters, 4 medics, and 10 civilians, not including us. And the reason why it's such a big number is because the point is Red and Arrow are going to split up in teams, in even teams. And the reason why this is going to be a 10-episode thing is because we are creating a massive board, like a board game, D&D style. So the Mist is going to give us time to work on it, and we're going to give you updates and everything. And the D20 dice is going to help us move long spaces, and it's going to be great. But the reason why we're doing different movies is because we don't want to stick to one script. We want to do different things with it. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it, and we're going to be incorporating celebrity and TV movie names to make us like the characters even more. So, just to give you a heads up, just to give you an idea, we're both picking one name for the dad and one name for the mom each. My name throw into the hat is going to be, I want the dad's name to be Danny, for Danny DeVito, and I want the mom to be Scarlett, for Scarlett Johansson. So when we put these names in a hat, we pull them. I'm hoping Danny DeVito is the dad. I think that'd be fucking hilarious. You know, the fact that he's like, oh, I'm rich, but my kid's gone. Oh, you gotta help me. I think it's gonna be great. So we're gonna have a bunch of names for the shooters, the medics, and the civilians. It's gonna be great. So, did you know that I was gonna turn on you?
Yeah, kind of.
And you didn't go after my family.
You're lucky.
I am lucky. So, with that being said, I'm Red.
And I'm Arrow.
And I didn't die this episode.
2-1 now.
With that being said, we'll see you next one. Bye-bye.